Think about a time when you needed to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Did you prefer a busy, noisy environment or a more private and relaxed setting?
Suggestion: none. If you love fun, exciting content, you've come to the right place. From awesome life hacks to crazy challenges, we've got it all. And guess what? You don't want to miss out. Hit that subscribe button now and join our amazing community. You'll get fresh, new videos delivered right to you. Plus, you'll be the first to see all the cool stuff we're working on. So what are you waiting for? Smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Let's make this channel your go-to spot for fun and entertainment. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best is yet to come. See you in the next video.
In the journey of parenthood, few things are as important as open and honest communication with our children. When children feel heard and understood, it lays the foundation for a strong and trusting relationship. Conversely, a lack of communication can lead to misunderstandings and a sense of isolation. Let's delve into the essential elements of effective communication with our children. Imagine a child who feels anxious about an upcoming test. If they feel comfortable confiding in their parents, they can share their fears, receive reassurance, and develop coping mechanisms.
This open communication builds trust and allows the child to approach the situation with greater confidence.
By talking to our children about their concerns, we equip them with essential life skills. Creating a comfortable environment is paramount when it comes to encouraging open communication with our children. The setting itself can either invite conversation or inadvertently stifle it.
Think about a time when you needed to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Did you prefer a busy, noisy environment or a more private and relaxed setting?
Children need a space where they feel secure and know they won't be interrupted or overheard. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are abundant. From the constant pings of notifications to the allure of screens, it's easy to get sidetracked.
Imagine trying to have a serious conversation with a friend while their phone is constantly buzzing.
By creating a calm and distraction-free zone, we send a powerful message that we are fully present and engaged.
This means putting away our own phones and choosing a quiet space where we won't be interrupted.
In this section, we'll explore the importance of nonverbal cues in creating a comforting environment for communication.
Our body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions speak volumes, often conveying more than words alone.
Think about a time when someone listened to you with genuine empathy and understanding.
These nonverbal cues create a sense of connection and safety, fostering a space where vulnerability can flourish.
When talking to our children, we can create this same sense of comfort and security through our own nonverbal communication. Now, let's discuss how to approach conversations with sensitivity.
Initiating a conversation with a child about their concerns requires sensitivity and care.
Children are incredibly perceptive and can easily sense when we're being insincere or dismissive.
Imagine being approached by someone who seems distracted or impatient while you're trying to share something important.
Children deserve the same level of respect and attention.
It's also important to remember that children may not always have the vocabulary or emotional maturity to articulate their concerns clearly. Finally, we look at the power of observation in understanding our children's concerns.
Often, children communicate their concerns through their behavior rather than words.
As parents, we are in a unique position to observe these subtle shifts in our children's behavior.
This might involve noticing changes in their sleeping or eating habits, their interactions with siblings or friends, or their overall energy levels.
Once we've observed a change in our child's behavior, it's important to approach them with curiosity rather than judgment.
By acknowledging their feelings and creating a safe space for them to share, we encourage open communication.
Section 3. Gentle openers and invitations. Starting the conversation is often the most challenging part.
Avoid direct or confrontational language such as, "What's wrong with you?" or "Why are you acting like this?"
For example, you could say, "You seem a bit quiet tonight. Is there anything on your mind?"
It's also important to be patient and allow the conversation to unfold naturally. Sometimes simply knowing that you're there for them and willing to listen is enough to provide comfort and reassurance. Section 1. The Art of Truly Listening. In a world filled with distractions, truly listening to someone has become a rare and precious gift.
Imagine for a moment that you're sharing a personal concern with a friend, and instead of listening attentively, they interrupt you constantly.
Children are particularly sensitive to these subtle cues, and they can easily sense when we're not truly present or engaged.
It's about creating a safe and non-judgmental space where they feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. Section 2. Empathy, the bridge to understanding. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person.
When we respond to our children's concerns with empathy, we create a powerful sense of connection and validation.
Empathy doesn't mean we have to agree with everything our children say or do.
This type of response validates the child's feelings without minimizing their experience or offering unsolicited advice. It allows them to feel heard and understood, which is essential for building trust and fostering open communication. Section 3. Reflecting to ensure clarity. Reflecting is a powerful active listening technique that involves paraphrasing or summarizing what the speaker has said to ensure understanding.
When we reflect back to our children what they've shared, we not only clarify our understanding, but also give them an opportunity to hear their own thoughts and feelings articulated in a different way.
For example, if a child is telling you about a conflict they had with a friend, you might reflect back by saying something like, "It sounds like you felt really hurt and betrayed when your friend broke their promise to you."
Reflecting also allows us to check our understanding and ensure that we're not misinterpreting our children's words.
Section 1. The power of open-ended questions. As parents, our instinct is often to jump in with solutions when our children are facing challenges.
Instead of dictating solutions, we can empower our children by asking open-ended questions that encourage them to explore their own thoughts and feelings.
For example, instead of asking, "Are you upset about the test?" we might ask, "How are you feeling about the upcoming test?"
These responses provide valuable insights into their thought processes and emotional states. By asking open-ended questions, we guide our children towards their own solutions while fostering a sense of agency and self-efficacy.
Section 2. Guiding without dictating. Open-ended questions are particularly helpful when children are struggling to identify the root of their concerns.
For instance, if a child is consistently withdrawn and irritable after school, we might ask, "What's it like for you at school these days?"
It's important to note that the goal here is not to interrogate or pressure our children into revealing information they're not ready to share.
Sometimes simply asking a question and then patiently waiting for a response can be the most effective approach.
Section 3. Clarifying and reflecting for deeper understanding. As our children share their thoughts and feelings, it's essential to clarify our understanding and ensure that we're not misinterpreting their words or projecting our own assumptions onto their experiences. One effective technique for doing this is to reflect back what we've heard, both the content of their message and the underlying emotions they're expressing.
For example, if a child says, "I hate school," it's so boring, we might reflect back by saying, "It sounds like you're feeling really frustrated and disengaged at school right now." This reflection acknowledges their feelings without judgment and invites further exploration. We might then ask, "What specifically about school is feeling boring to you? Or is there anything that would make school more interesting or engaging for you?"
Reflecting back what we've heard serves several important purposes. First, it demonstrates that we're actively listening and making a genuine effort to understand their perspective. Second, it allows us to check our understanding and ensure that we're on the same page.
And third, it gives our children an opportunity to hear their own thoughts and feelings articulated in a different way, which can sometimes help them gain new insights or clarity. By clarifying and reflecting, we create a more meaningful and productive dialogue, deepening our connection and fostering a sense of mutual understanding.
Section 1. Reassurance and validation. pillars of support. Once our children have shared their concerns, it's crucial to offer reassurance and validation. This doesn't mean minimizing their problems or offering empty platitudes. It's about acknowledging the validity of their feelings, letting them know that it's okay to feel the way they do, and assuring them that they're not alone in their struggles.
Children, especially younger ones, often experience emotions with an intensity that adults may find difficult to comprehend. What might seem like a minor setback to us can feel like a major crisis to a child. By validating their feelings, we communicate that their emotions are real, understandable, and worthy of our attention and support.
Reassurance, on the other hand, is about providing a sense of safety and security. It's about letting our children know that we're there for them, that we love them unconditionally, and that we'll support them through thick and thin. This reassurance can be conveyed through both words and actions.
Verbally, we can say things like, "I'm so glad you told me about this," or "I'm here for you no matter what." Non-verbally, we can offer a hug, a gentle touch, or simply maintain warm and supportive eye contact. These small gestures can speak volumes, conveying a sense of love, acceptance, and unwavering support.
Section 2, Collaborative Problem Solving, Empowering Solutions.
While reassurance and validation are essential, it's equally important to empower our children to find solutions to their problems. This doesn't mean solving their problems for them, but rather guiding them through a process of collaborative problem solving. When children are actively involved in finding solutions, they develop a sense of agency and self-efficacy.
They learn that they have the power to influence their circumstances and that they're not helpless victims of their emotions or experiences. This process can be broken down into several steps.
First, we can help our children identify the problem clearly. Once they have a clear understanding of what they're dealing with, we can encourage them to brainstorm potential solutions. This brainstorming session should be a judgment-free zone where all ideas are welcome, no matter how silly or unrealistic they may seem.
Once they've generated a list of potential solutions, we can help them evaluate each option, considering the pros and cons of each approach. Finally, we can support them in implementing their chosen solution, offering encouragement and guidance along the way.
Section 3, ending on a positive note, reinforcing hope.
The way we end these conversations is just as important as how we begin them. We want our children to walk away feeling heard, supported, and hopeful, not dismissed, burdened, or overwhelmed. One effective way to end on a positive note is to summarize the key points of the conversation, highlighting any agreements or plans that were made.
For example, we might say, "So we've agreed that you will try talking to your friend about how their words made you feel. And if that doesn't work, we'll come up with a plan B together. How does that sound?" This type of summary reinforces the collaborative nature of the problem-solving process and ensures that everyone is on the same page.
It's also important to express our confidence in our children's ability to handle the situation. We might say something like, "I know this is tough, but I believe in you. You're strong, capable, and you've got this."
Finally, we can end the conversation with a gesture of affection, such as a hug, a kiss, or a warm smile. These small gestures of love and support can go a long way in reinforcing our bond and reminding our children that they're always loved and cherished, no matter what challenges they may face.
Section 1, nurturing emotional well-being. Through open dialogue. Open and honest communication is the cornerstone of a strong and healthy parent-child relationship. It's the bridge that allows us to connect with our children on a deeper level, to understand their world and to guide them through the inevitable challenges of growing up. By creating a safe and supportive environment for dialogue, we empower our children to express their thoughts and feelings freely, to seek help when needed, and to develop the resilience to navigate life's ups and downs with greater confidence and self-assurance. Throughout this essay, we've explored a range of practical strategies for fostering effective communication with our children, particularly when they're facing concerns. From choosing the right setting to asking open-ended questions, each step plays a vital role in creating an atmosphere of trust, understanding, and mutual respect. By incorporating these strategies into our daily interactions, we can transform everyday moments into opportunities for connection, growth, and deeper understanding. These conversations may not always be easy, but they are essential for nurturing our children's emotional well-being and building a foundation of love, support, and unwavering acceptance. Section 2. A lifelong gift of communication. The gift of effective communication is one that will serve our children well beyond their childhood years. As they navigate the complexities of adolescence and adulthood, they'll face new challenges, encounter new stresses, and experience a wider range of emotions. The foundation we lay in their childhood, the open lines of communication we establish, and the skills we help them develop will equip them to navigate these challenges with greater resilience, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. They'll be more likely to seek support when needed, to communicate their needs effectively, and to build strong and healthy relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. In a world that often feels increasingly disconnected, the ability to communicate openly and authentically is a precious gift, one that will enrich our children's lives immeasurably. So let us commit to making communication a priority in our families, to creating a space where our children feel heard, understood, and cherished. For in these moments of genuine connection, we not only nurture their emotional well-being, but we also strengthen the bonds that unite us, creating a legacy of love that will last a lifetime.
Thanks for watching, and remember, the best is yet to come. See you in the next video.